Right, let's have a quick look at this scatter graph line of best fit question. So, builder's quoting some prices for a job he does, and they've already plotted the points. Alright, and then they've got the mean time. So what they got the mean time is they added up all these numbers in the times column, and then they divided by 9, and they got a mean time of 8.44, yeah, from there. So when we have to find the mean, okay, a better word here was to be calculate the mean time, the mean charge. So we're looking at the charge column, this one here. To do that, we need to add up all these numbers and divide them by how many there are, and there are 9. They could tell us, but you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I'm a bit lazy, so I'm going to write it all down. We're going to do it on the calculator. So we start with the 120 plus 244, making sure that we don't type one single number wrong, because then it's going to be wrong. So that was 3,558. To get the mean, we divide it by how many there is. That is 9. So we just divide that by 9. And we have the answer. Just there we go. Okay. So 395. Just be careful here. Look at this. There's a dot there. Yes, it's 3 recurring. So 2 decimal places, that would be 3, 3. Next we need to plot the point. Now we need to take this cross and drag it across, but I'm now in a whiteboard so I can't drag it across. But we do that, just be very careful, right? So the mean time is 8.44, so this being 5 there, then it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 8.44 would be going up almost half this way, yeah? And 395, look, this is 300, there's 5 squares, this is 3,020, 3,040, 3,060, 3,080, so 395 will be very close to the 400. So that's where we need to drag that cross to. Okay, be careful with that. And then the line of best fit, I'm gonna grab a ruler here, but you're gonna use the program that you're working in. Start close to the bottom number and close to the top one, and then we just drag it across, and that should be correct. Let's have a look if I'm right. So we said that was 300. How do I write this? 395.33. That's nice. Okay, we need to drag this. There's 8.44 just after behind 400, and the line of best fit from around here. Come on, that should be about it. Let's see. Are we correct? 5 out of 5. Smart. Looking at question 2 here, we need to find the equation of the line of best fit. So if we remember this correctly, right, any equation of a straight line is always in the form y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. The y-intercept in this case is the y-axis, which is the vertical axis. So to get the thing that goes at the back there, which will be the c value, we need to look at where do we cross the vertical axis. So if we zoom in a little bit, you see that we got 10, and that line is just below halfway between 10 and 20 is 15, so I would say that's about 14. See, it's just below where it crosses the y-axis there. Okay, and then the gradient, of course, is always the change in y over the change in x. The up and down over the left and right. So for that, again, we just zoom in a little bit. And here we need to use a whole cross. Let me get another color here. So if you look here, if we draw a cross and up, okay, what is this value? How wide is one rectangle? And one rectangle here will be, if that is 50, 10. 10 wide. So this will be 10. And going up, one vertical square is, that's 30, that's 40, that's 5. So this will be, well, the whole square is 5. But be careful here, let's zoom in. Right, the whole square is 5, but we're not going up a whole square. We're a bit short there. Okay, so I would say this is less than 5, probably one less, so this will be like 4. Just get rid of that, it's annoying me. Okay, so that would probably like 4, yeah? Okay, so the change in y, the vertical, the up and down, and the change in x is 4 over 10, which of course is 0.4. So that would be the gradient, so we put that in front. Okay, now that 0.4 means how much we go sideways for every one call. Every one call you make, you go up, the price goes up by $0.4. Yeah, because $0.4 is $0.40, which is 40 cents. So that means the cost of one call is 40 cents, because for every call we make, we go up 40 cents. And then another call, we go up 40 cents, and it builds up like that. Okay, and then the last one, estimate how much Pete would pay in a month when he made 30 calls. Now we can use this, yeah, 30 calls. We go up and we go across. How much would you say is that? It's just above 25, that's maybe 26. That would be a good estimate, but there's even a better way to do this, right? The cost C is N, or, oh no, this is the number of calls is N. N is the number of calls. And we've got an equation here that actually works it out. So if we want to know what the bill is, how much you would pay, B, we use our equation 0.4 for 30 calls, because that's the number of calls plus 14. And that way we can work exactly out what it is. Alright, so 0.4 times 30 plus 14. Yeah, 26. My guess was pretty spot on then. Okay, and that's how you do it. Well, let's see if I'm right. So we got 0.4, 0.4 there, and this we had 14, and that mainly was 40 cents, and the estimate was 26. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Full marks, as always, 100%. Feels good. All right, hope that helped.